Welcome to the Three Ranger Bros audio library.
The home to audio dramas created by the Three Ranger Bros themselves.
Here they have built stories as a team, coming together with their storytelling ability and creating new tales and adventures for you guys to listen to.
These stories have been worked on by the Three Bros, and here we have a channel dedicated to them.
All the stories in this channel have been worked on by all three bros. Each story is crafted.
Then they make their own unique original characters, which they will do the voices of.
They explore many different fandoms and give unique takes and ideas within their favorite fictional worlds.
And best of all, they have created this channel to invite you, the listener, to join them in these fantastic tales. So strap in and dive into the Three Ranger Bros.
Three Bros Amongst the Stars. Chapter 1. An Explosive Deal. Buzz, Jasper, and Wes all stood around the table, their ship just idly in space.
We have enough food to last us a few weeks. We have enough fuel to get us to the next sector and back, so that's fine. Our issue is our thrusters. The igniter for the compression system is fried, and it's old. Very old. It was made back in the first century of Earth's galactic involvement.
Buzz sighed. I have the blueprints, and this ain't just a ship, it's a deckerfold. It's one massive ship, shifted, transformed, and condensed down until you're in what we're standing in. It can extend and get bigger, we just need the right parts, Wes stated.
I may know a little colony nearby. Alien race is pretty good with dealing with tech, mostly ship parts. I have a contact. I made a few friends over my years of being a medic. Let's get this ship upgraded so we can get Kylie Sapphire to where it belongs,
Jasper said. Jasper walked over to the communication console and made contact. Within an hour, a small ship floated over to the Rebel Ranger. A small transport vessel flew over to the ship and flew into the Rebel Ranger's docking station, and an alien walked out. He was humanoid, naturally scrawny and lanky, being his skin colour was very pale and fading into a bright purple, with his hands, chest and face covered in strange tattoos. Their race was naturally bold, their bodies could generate kinetic energy, and they had the ability to transfer it into non-living materials. Only issue, as soon as it left their body, it became hyperactive and had the tendency to explode. Their race didn't wear anything on the top half of their bodies. Their built-up energy made them hotter than most, but they did wear trousers, and their feet were also very bare. Your contact is a Lemmy Raboan? Wes snapped.
Yes, there's a colony of them not far from here. They might be able to upgrade the ship. Claremont here fought with the Galactic Alliance when we were at war, and we became allies. He owes me a few favors.
Jasper nodded. Hey kid, how's things? Claremont asked.
Good. We need parts for our ship. She's a bit outdated,
Jasper explained as they shook hands. Yeah, I got a few friends ready to have a look at her. She is magnificent, Claremont said with a slight hiss. How am I going to let some kinetically charged thief touch our ship? Wes snarked.
Bro, easy now. They're willing to help us, and last I knew you had activated the blasters. Worst case scenario, if they try to pinch anything, we'll shoot them.
Buzz said with a shrug. The hostility is amusing. Are we doing this or what? Claremont hissed.
Yes. Lead the way, man. We will follow,
Jasper said. Claremont returned to his ship and Buzz sat in the pilot chair. The thrusters ignited and the ship followed the smaller vessel. They managed to go around a large moon, and there, between the large moon and a small planet, they found the colony. The alien race lived on a gigantic diamond-shaped rock, which naturally contained pink crystals. When kinetically charged, they could be used as a power source for different technologies, which helped the Lemmy Raboans to sell their stolen and reformed goods. Buzz and Claremont landed their ships on the ground, and the three brothers walked out of the ship. Claremont was joined with some others of his race, and he filled them in on what was going on with the Rebel Ranger. Claremont and his friends started working on the ship. As the three brothers found somewhere to sit, they were offered some refreshments as they waited. I hate watching their filthy paws all over our girl, Wes sneered.
Dude, lay off it, man. Yes, they have a tendency to steal the odd thing or two, but they are really good at building, and their ability is mental. I saw it in action once. One of them turned a pipe from a hover bike into an explosive javelin and took down an attack ship with it. They are cool people. And maybe if you didn't spend every waking second in an engine or a computer or whatever, maybe you will learn that humans are basic and boring and that the universe is filled with amazing races.
Jasper explained. Yeah, sure. West sighed, shaking his head. Suddenly, a small hovercraft came flying over and came to a halt. Several Lemmy Roboans climbed out. One of them walked up to Claremont. He had a unique scorch mark taking up most of his chest. Who's that? Wes asked. Buzz pulled out his holopad and used the camera feature to scan the new arrivals. He then pulled up some information on the screen.
It says here he is named Scorch. I wonder why. He is a leader of a clan well known in the Galactic Enforcement database for stealing weapons and blowing up safe houses and bases around the surrounding galaxy.
Buzz explained. Claremont walked up to Scorch. Not now, man. We're busy with outsiders. Claremont hissed. You owe me money, boy. You owe enough to put me into retirement. Scorch hissed. Some of his goons pulled out pieces of shrapnel and their pink hands shimmered with energy, which transferred into the shrapnel. The shrapnel started glowing with kinetic power. One of them threw a piece of shrapnel which hit a workbench. The workbench exploded, which caused everyone to duck for cover as the wooden table became a shower of splinters. My money! Now! Scorch barked. The three brothers jumped to their feet and pulled out their pistols. All right, soldiers, easy now. You can't handle all of us. Now simmer down and let me handle my business, Scorch said over his shoulder.
Pack it up, man. These workers are doing us a favour,
Buzz said. Oh yeah, this beautiful ship of yours, eh? Well, I do think it is quite nice, Scorch hissed. He climbed up onto the ship and sat on the left thruster. Get your paws off our mother's ship, Wes grunted. Wes took a step forward and one of the Lemmy Roboan's thugs stepped up, with a piece of kinetically charged shrapnel in his hand. Jasper and Buzz stood next to their brother, pistols aimed at the thug. Easy now, boys. We don't want to start a little war amongst ourselves, do we? Scorch mocked as he trailed his fingers across the metal plate he was sat on.
We don't deal with bullies,
Jasper hissed. Buzz then loaded his pistol and swung his fist, smacking the pistol into the temple of the thug, knocking him to the ground. The brothers opened fire as the thugs threw their explosive shrapnel pieces. Buzz ran over to the workbench and flipped it over and used it as cover. He leant over the table and fired his pistol, which struck one of the thugs in the stomach. Jasper ran over and stood in front of those who are not capable of fighting, and carried on shooting down the dangerous individuals. Claremont picked up a wrench and charged it with kinetic energy and threw it. It exploded as it hit a thug. The explosion knocked several of them over. Wes jumped onto the Rebel Ranger and Scorch stood and kicked out, kicking Wes in the stomach, winding him. He then punched him several times, blood exploding from Wes's mouth as he dropped onto the ship. Scorch then kicked Wes in the stomach with enough force to kick him off the ship as he hit the ground hard. Scorch landed next to Wes as he grabbed him by the hair and pulled him to his feet. He then grabbed Wes by the belt. Everyone pack it in, or I'll blow your brother into two, Scorch barked. Everyone stopped firing or throwing shrapnel. Both Buzz and Jasper placed their pistols on the ground and raised their hands. Now, you're going to show me how to start my new ship, Scorch seared. He placed Wes on the ground, and Wes grunted his teeth. Okay, Wes muttered. Scorch kept a hold of Wes's hair, and being a foot taller and with longer arms, it made it hard for Wes to fight back. Wes and Scorch walked up to the door. Buzz and Jasper stood there powerless as they watched their brother being dragged up the ramp. The door opened and Wes was pushed in. Unidentified personnel, Wes barked. The door was suddenly electrified as pure lightning bounced between both sides of the door frame. The lightning sliced through Scorch's hand, cutting it clean off. Scorch howled in pain. Wes stumbled forward, and Scorch backtracked, then fell down the ramp. Buzz quickly scooped up his gun and ran over to Scorch, and he grabbed him and pulled him across the ground with one hand and kept his pistol on him with the other. He dragged him across the rocky ground and dropped him by his hovercraft. Jasper picked up his pistol and aimed it at the rest of the thugs.
Collect your fallen and get out of here.
Jasper barked.
And make sure you never return.
Buzz ordered. The thugs, now dumbfounded and scared, collected their wounded and dragged them along with Scorch onto their hovercraft and drove off. Wes walked out of the ship. His face was cold and his heart was racing. His brothers holstered their pistols and checked on Wes.
Are you okay, little brother?
Buzz asked. Yeah, just a little shaken up, Wes admitted.
Good idea. By the way, using the scanner feature against him? Very smart.
Jasper said. Claremont then walked over to them. Thank you, boys, again. Didn't have to get yourself involved, Claremont said with a sigh. Wes cleared his throat. Hey, man, I'm sorry I was a little harsh on you before. I was quick to judge. You didn't deserve that, Wes told him. Hey, you more than made up for it, but it's okay. I completely get it. And thanks for the help, Claremont said. Then Wes extended his hand and Claremont shook it.
Is anyone hurt?
Jasper asked. A little scrape, but nothing major. And thanks, guys. We'll get your ship up to snuff in no time, Claremont said. Then the boys waited around and watched as the Lemon Reboans fixed the thrusters and the compulsion system.